Liberty City, the city that never sleeps. On April 29, 2008, Rockstar Games brought this sprawling, gritty world to life in an entirely new way with the release of Grand Theft Auto 4. But this time, they were offering something groundbreaking, a fully integrated multiplayer mode. It was chaotic, unpredictable and full of fun, but what happened to it? Did GTA 4 multiplayer truly fail, or it was just misunderstood? Before GTA 4, fans of the series had to rely on unofficial mods to play online. A popular example was San Andreas Multiplayer, also known as SAMP. This fan-made mod allowed players to connect online in Rockstar's previous title, San Andreas. It wasn't created by Rockstar, but it became a massive hit. SAMP showed how much players wanted to experience Grand Theft Auto with others, but it also came with limitations. It was built by fans, not the developers themselves. Rockstars noticed this demand, and with GTA 4, they decided to bring an official multiplayer mode to life. For Rockstars, this wasn't just about giving players a way to connect online. Their original plan was ambitious. They wanted multiplayer to feel like an extension of Liberty City itself, a dynamic playground where players could create their own stories just like they did in the single player mode. The multiplayer was designed to replicate the freedom of the single player experience, allowing players to explore Liberty City at their own pace. Rockstar planned several game types, from chaos felt free mode to structured modes like cops and robbers. The goal was to make multiplayer feel like a natural part of the game, not just a separate menu option. The star of the show was free mode. Here there are no rules and no specific goals, just pure chaos. Players could drive around, fly, or just mess with each other in Liberty City's sprawling streets. The first problem was the technology. GTA 4 multiplayer used a system where one player's console acted as the host for everyone else. This meant if the host had bad internet connection, everyone suffered from it. You'd having a great time and suddenly the game would freeze or players would start flying all over the screen. It was hilarious, but also frustrating. Unlike other games at the time, GTA 4 didn't have strong central servers to keep things running smoothly. This saved Rockstar money but made the experience unreliable for players. Other games like Call of Duty or Halo 3 were setting the standard for online gaming. Their matches were smooth and reliable, making GTA 4's technological struggles stand out even more. Another issue was the lack of activities. While free mode was fun, there wasn't much to work toward. There were no rewards for winning, no new items to unlock, and no real goals to keep players coming back. Other popular games at the time gave players reasons to keep playing, whether it was unlocking weapons, earning new outfits, or showing off achievements. Progression systems kept people engaged. GTA 4 didn't have any of this. People loved the chaos but eventually got bored. Without new content or updates, many players moved on to other games. The late 2000s were a golden age for online gaming. Games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare and Halo were dominating the scene with polished experience and huge communities. These games made it easy to jump into a match, play with friends and feel rewarded for your time. GTA 4's multiplayer didn't offer the same level of polish or player-friendly features. By the time GTA 4's multiplayer was finding its stride, Rockstar had already moved on their next big project, GTA 5. Released in 2013, it brought a brand new online experience that would change the gaming world forever. GTA Online took everything Rockstar learned from GTA 4 and improved it. It was bigger, smoother and constantly updated with new content. It became one of the most successful online games of all time. GTA 4 was Rockstar's first major foray into integrating an official multiplayer mode into a GTA series. While the mod had its charm, it also had shortcomings that limited its long-term potential. The technical challenges were like GTA 4's multiplayer relied on peer-to-peer hosting instead of dedicated servers, leading to laggy and unreliable matches. Fixing these issues would have required significant resources that Rockstar might have preferred to allocate towards future technology for GTA Online. There was no long-term monetization. GTA 4's multiplayer lacked a microtransaction or sustainable revenue model. Games like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft were already finding ways to monetize multiplayer with expansions, map or in-game purchases. Rockstar likely recognized this limitation and focused on designing GTA Online with monetization in mind. Unlike other multiplayer games that thrived on regular updates, GTA 4's multiplayer didn't receive significant post-launch support. This resulted in players moving on to other games that offered new maps, modes, and features. The absence of a progression system meant there was no incentives for players to continue playing beyond this inevitable novelty. Rockstars may have seen this as a fundamental limitation they couldn't easily fix in GTA 4 without overhauling the existing system. The late 2000s were a competitive time for online gaming, with other titles dominating the multiplayer scene. Rockstars' expertise lay in creating rich single-player experience, and GTA 4's multiplayer couldn't match the polish and depth of the competitions in the online space. Rockstar is known for its perfectionist approach to game development. They rarely focus on patching or evolving existing games, and instead they prefer to channel their efforts into creating groundbreaking new titles. With GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption already in production, supporting GTA 4's multiplayer might have felt like a distraction from these larger goals. Rockstar's decision to shift focus became clear when viewed in the context of GTA Online. Released in 2013, it became a massive, persistent online world designed with long-term engagement and monetization in mind. Many features that were absent in GTA 4, such as heist, property ownership, and regular updates, were perfected in GTA Online. Rockstar didn't focus heavily on GTA 4 multiplayer because they saw it as a stepping stone rather than a long-term investment. It allowed them to experience with multiplayer mechanics, identify what worked and what didn't, and apply those lessons to the development of GTA Online. Where the decision may have disappointed GTA 4 fans, it ultimately paved the way for the massively successful online experience which is today in the GTA series. So, did GTA 4 multiplayer fail? On the surface, it might have seemed that way. The technical problems, lack of depth, and stiff competition all contributed to its decline, but failure might not be the right word. For those who played it, GTA 4 multiplayer was a place of unforgotten memories. The unscripted chaos of free mode was unlikely anything else at the time. For Rockstars, it was a learning experience, a necessary step toward the huge success of GTA Online. Liberty City's multiplayer streets may be empty today, but they weren't a failure, they were a foundation. A flawed experiment that led to something greater, and for those who were there, it will always have a special place in gaming history. Thank you for watching, be sure to like and subscribe for more Grand Theft Auto videos based on such theme. We'll see you soon in the next video.